What's up, everyone? Thanks, everyone, for tuning in today for another live stream. I was so dumb 2 minutes ago. I've been on here since 8:31, since 9:31, and I forgot to go live. So kind of had a moment there. That's what happens early in the morning. But thanks, Steph and Andrew, for being the first ones here today. Right now, watching this consolidation box on Costco. Let's see here. So most likely SPY and Qs we're not going to play for a little while until we get a cross on those. I'm just kind of looking through the market, see if anybody's got a 921 EMA cross. SPY crossed here at 1545 at market before market closed yesterday. But what we are going to do today is we are going to go for that A plus setup. That A plus setup is going to be, we're looking for the 9 EMA cross, the 921 EMA cross, and then we want a key level. We want to break above or below a key level. Check MACD and RSI. Make sure that they are on the same page. Yep, check MACD, RSI. Make sure they are in the same direction. What does that mean? A 921 is bullish. If the 9 is above the 21, then I would expect MACD and RSI to look bullish as well and be crossing to the upside, and then vice versa. Hope that kind of helps. Ooh, you swung those SQQs? Dang, Steph, you made some big money. I'm gonna figure out a way to get this box that could like maybe be highlighted and just hang out somewhere. I think that would be cool for everyone to see. But for right now, I have no idea how to do that. Also, we have a Fed speaker today at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. We have a Fed Governor Michelle Bowman speaking, and then we have some home builder confidence index at 10 o'clock Eastern, and another Fed speaker at 10:30 a.m. and 10:45. So 3 Fed speakers today overall. So we're gonna try to see if we can get some trades in before that time. Also watching Netflix. Netflix looks pretty fire. It's about to cross on the EMAs. Has continued. Let me delete this guy. Has continued to consolidate in this range. And we have a key level here at 362.32 that it just rejected. So let's see if we can actually get a push back up to the upside. Costco continuing to consolidate between 574 and 571.43. I think if we get a 5-minute close below 571.43 on Costco, we can dump. We should dump more. I'm also going to be watching this guy on Netflix for puts, because after this we don't have another level until 357, so that'll be a nice $3 move. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up some contracts, see what we can get nice and early on. Oh, I completely forgot. Netflix has earnings. Netflix has earnings tomorrow afternoon. No wonder premiums are skyrocketed. I was just about to look for puts and they're looking super expensive. So I guess we're going to forget about Netflix because we're not going to spend an arm and a leg on contracts. And also Tesla we have on October 18th after hours too. So no Tesla, no Nvidia. I mean, no Tesla, no Netflix until after earnings. Ooh, Roku pumping. Yeah, Q's and Spire just dead in the water. They're gonna consolidate here, and Q's already broke out of that consolidation and is heading for new lows of the day. SPY more than likely is gonna follow shortly. What we'll do is we'll keep ETF here on the left for everyone to see, and then we'll continue looking on the right. Coin took off after breaking our key level at 75.07, heading to 76.64 right now. Yep, just being patient. Exactly. Spy puts, I wouldn't take any spy puts because we have no idea where the market's going right now. We're just in this little consolidation zone between 433 and 432. And with the market being so oversold on RSI, it's best not to kind of test our luck there. Yes, so Carson, just I would advise taking it easy right here. Obviously, up to you what you want to do, but just my opinion there. Let's see, Tesla. I mean Costco, sorry. Costco. Yep, below 571.43. This is gonna dump. I mean, I guess we do. I guess we traders do a lot of crazy things. SPY. See, SPY continuing consolidation. Also Apple too. Wait, Apple dumping, QQQ dumping. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if we see a dump to 432.12 on SPY. Let's see, Costco doesn't have earnings till December 14th, so this wouldn't be a bad play. The reason I'm looking at that is because Netflix and Tesla were like the premiums were super juiced. All right, looks like SPY's finally dumping here. Yeah, if you're gonna take puts on SPY, I would wait for this 5 minute close. I'm not gonna take any, but if you are, then your target would be 432.12. They also just announced that U.S. House is to hold a vote to elect Speaker this afternoon. Don't know if that'll affect the market, but gotta give you guys the news updates. I'm not gonna look for any call. I'm not gonna look for any calls on SPY or Qs until we get across on our EMAs, which is probably not gonna be for another hour or two. Yeah, no calls for right now. We're just too much. We're too much in a bearish trend. And guys, since you're here, make sure to like the video. What better way? What better way to use your time than to like this video and subscribe? Literally none. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, but it'll really mean a lot, and it would actually promote more of these live streams. Let me see if it's here, here, and here. All right, those are the updated levels for VIX. VIX currently hitting resistance at 1853. After being already severely overbought on a 15-minute time frame. MACD is still pretty bullish here, so let's see what happens. I'm going to continue watching on the 5-minute. SPY finally broke out of the consolidation box. I'm heading towards 432.12. Yeah, so we break this box here. 432 is coming up next on SPY. On VIX, that means we should probably get to ET67. Let's put SPY up here. Where's Q's at? Q's is already starting to reject. Key level there, 363.98. Finally starting to take a little bit of a reversal. SPY, let's see what happens. Let's see, Roku just continuing to chop. I was thinking about taking calls, but with this choppy price action and these long wicks, I'm not very confident here. Ooh, coin took off after that key level bounce at 75.07. Well, all good. We missed that play. On to the next. Ooh, Netflix looks good for puts. Broke out of the consolidation zone, and EMAs have crossed to the downside. Meta's starting to pump here off 319.01. Had a nice double bottom here on RSI. I turned up the mic a little bit, guys. Let me know if that kind of helps. I didn't realize the volume was so low. See, this is exactly why we don't enter a bearish position. We broke out for a whole second, testing a consolidation box, and still haven't even gotten close to 432.12. So just a bunch of consolidation there. This is why we're waiting. This is why we're waiting for that A plus setup. Yep, everything's starting to pump. Everything's starting to pump now. Roku's actually looking pretty fire. Thanks, Steph. I try to, man. Sometimes I slip up too. Where am I? 15. I don't like how big these wicks are. Yeah, we have to be picky. Got to be picky with our plays. Only have a certain amount of cash. Any other tickers you guys are looking at that you want me to take a look at right now? Because market is pretty much in consolidation mode. Let's go to the hot list, see what's going on there. Because this is pretty boring. Let's see, Bank of America. Let me see something. IWM. IWM. Yeah, just freaking choppy price action all over the place. It even hit a new high with this candle here, but lower high on RSI chart, so bearish divergence there. So we can't expect this to get back down to 173.18 very soon. Yeah, sorry guys, nothing exciting yet. think banks have earnings today, soon. Oh no, Bank of America doesn't have earnings till January 12th, so we're good there. Wow, look at this consolidation on freaking Bank of America between 27 and 26.90. Big breakout is brewing there. Let's take a look at Baba. Baba, next earnings is November 3rd. Okay. Still pretty oversold there. So I'm not even going to draw any lines there because it's no use. Yeah, look at these. Look at how all those wicks paid off on Roku. We were thinking about calls here and we ended up rejecting back down. So just silly price action going on right now. Yep, still nothing. But Netflix seems to be panning out though. Hmm, this will be interesting to see here on SPY. We're hitting the 9 EMA right now, attempting a break and attempting to break a key level. Let's see if it breaks or if it can or if it rejects. If it rejects, we can't. We're probably going to see new lows of the day. This man loves Meta. You want Meta? I'll give you Meta. Lord have mercy. Well, he wasn't lying. That thing went crazy. AMD? Sure. Meta looks pretty fire. The only thing I'm looking at here is RSI is breaking above the 21 EMA, which is that yellow line there. MACD is getting ready to cross to the upside. SPY continuing to break above the 9 EMA. I think we could I think most likely we're gonna look for calls on Meta, but we have to wait for that EMA cross first. We wanted to cross just like it did back here, just like this. That's exactly what we're looking for again, an instant replay. AMD. All right, AMD is. Let's see. All my levels are all the way up here, so gotta fix those. If you guys are wondering about this indicator, it's a custom-made indicator I had made. Cause I usually do my breakout levels manually, but this indicator actually helps me come up with that It's actually in the works right now, but possibly but probably something we're gonna end up going public later. So stay tuned for that one. Hey, what's up, everyone? Everyone who joined, what's up? What's up? Thanks for joining. Uh, SPY just broke over key level 434.07 and it broke over the 9 EMA. We're going to see a push here to the upside, at least to 434.59, which will be where our 21 EMA is at. Yep, stocks everywhere are pumping right now. Oh, Costco's breaking out. Hello. Need to find some levels. Hold on. All right, sir. Has Costco never been this high? Let me see. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Clips, Sean, what's going on, guys? Okay, right there. Let's get another level. Right there. Just getting some levels here, guys, real quick. Give me a moment. 582, 21. All right, cool. That should be enough. Whoa, gotta take all these lines. Okay. All right, so we are currently breaking out on Costco. 570. We're breaking out. Next target is 582. Just because that's a little high, I'm gonna find a mid. I'm gonna find a midway on that one. A midpoint. So midpoint would be 578. And I put those white because it's not considered a key level. But yeah, next target would be 578.06. And then 582. Because there's no way I'm gonna hold all that way to 582. Uh, uh, Let me see. Let me get some Costco contracts on the way. Let me also look at Meta too while we're going. Ooh, Meta's actually ready to cross. Just make sure there's no Q level here that I didn't miss. Okay. Here, good. 330s, 325, 90s. This is the only one it didn't plot for me. That one needs to be purple. Yep, SPY hit our 21 EMA as expected. 424.62 is now rejecting. Let's see if we continue to break out from here. We end up closing on the 5-minute above this 21 EMA, 434.63. We're gonna flip trends to bullish very soon. I'm gonna look at Costco calls real quick, see if there's anything cheap worth our while. The 5-minute looks good. I'm gonna look at the 3. 3 is a little overbought. The 10 is pumping. All right, so we're gonna get into Costco 585 October 20th calls. And they just got filled for 96 bucks. Yeah, the reason I really like this play is that it meets all our criteria: bullish RSI, bullish MACD, and it broke out of our consolidation zone, heading towards our key level of 578.06. I'm also going to put a line here to mark this. White. All right, cool. Yeah, and after all this consolidation we got from pretty much all of Monday until end of the day, we can definitely expect a huge pump to the upside. And also, what I like to do sometimes with these boxes is I'll measure out the box with a trend line, and then I'll put it right on top. And then this will usually be like how far the breakout should be, and then if it continues, the other levels will be in effect. And we're currently up 5% here. We're at 102 already. So first target will be 576.29. At this point here at 576.29, we'll set our stop losses to break even, and we'll leave our runners to go to make some more money. Stop loss for Costco will be the 9 EMA. Just like yesterday. Same rules. if you guys were here yesterday. Oh, sorry, Steph, you walked away for too long, man. We're in Costco 585 calls, October 20th. Guys, I'm gonna pop in the chat the Discord link I'm usually on. Along with me, there's a bunch of other very talented traders there, do really well. So just make sure to check out check out the stream. I mean, check out the server. I usually do a weekly watch list on that server on Sundays, which will be like me going over like key levels and kind of getting everybody ready for the week ahead. All right, so now we're in Costco, so that's going to stay on my screen. SPY continuing to hang on for dear life on the 21 EMA. I think Meta's actually doing really well too. Yep, Meta's actually about to cross as well. Meta, as soon as it crosses the EMAs, this can actually be super good for calls for Meta. But since I'm in Costco, I'm only going to manage one play at a time. I don't like to go crazy and slap like 3 or 4 trades, because then I get kind of overwhelmed. But guys, if this closes here above the 321.03 on Meta, calls will definitely work. And only if it breaks above there. Oof. I don't know about you guys or where you live, but I'm freezing right now. It's like 45 degrees out here where I am. Yeah, Meta wants it for sure. Meta wants it. Costco wants it. Our calls are currently up 6% already. Damn. Meta's moving. Costco play on our calls is up 13%. Nah, I'm in Tennessee. Cold as hell out here. Alabama 48. Lord have mercy. We officially got a cross here on Meta, so calls can work here for Meta. These will be your price targets going up. And if you need them more, I'll actually plot some for you guys if you need. Oh, actually, nope. I only have levels up to 322. Lame. Whoa, Wisconsin 37. Lord have mercy. I can't go there. Yep. And I swear I turned the heater on, but it's just not working. I don't know what's going on. If he jumped into those calls on Meta, he should be green already. Well, no, not anymore. Probably a break even. Let's see if there's anything else I could find here. If you see me like going back in time like this, it's because I'm looking for levels. Cause I see a $3 move here from Meta, just trying to make sure that there's no other level in the way. 322.71. Yep. So those are your levels for Meta, in case you jumped in calls. Yep. You took a. Yeah. You hesitated stuff and it paid off actually. Damn. David's in Florida. 68 degrees. Beautiful. All right. While we let these plays kind of run a little bit, give me 1 to 2 minutes. Just gonna make a quick coffee. All right, my coffee's brewing. Meta definitely. Oof, Meta looking nice. Breaking. It already touched our next level there, 321.87, going towards 322. You guys should be up. You guys should be up a little bit here. Um, Costco, unfortunately, we're down 14%. We're gonna wait for a retest on the 90 MA, see if we get that. If we end up closing below the 90 MA, we'll close out the trade. Mm, 90 MA is 90 MA is at the 574.15, so we're still holding above that for right now. One minute left on this 5-minute candle. SPY still consolidating on that 21 EMA, and Qs are also consolidating right there on the 21 EMA as well. So it looks like we are trying to push the market up at this point. Ooh, Meta is just getting to our next level. Boom, 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 boom. 322.20, new high of the day, guys, on Meta. This is just freaking going. Next target is 322.71. Guys, let me know in the chat if you took any Meta calls. Because if you did, you banking. Maybe not banking, but you making some money. I'm gonna buy one more of Costco calls. Let me see. Let me see here. Oh, I'll be fine. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it at $96 a piece. But if you, but this is a good point. This would be a good point average down though, if you would like. Anytime we get a retest of the 90 MA and we bounce just like this is always a good area for averaging down. Because we're sticking with that trend. Cons are back to 92, only down 6% at this point. And Meta is about to hit the next key level. Boom! Next key level 322.71 just hit. If you guys are in Meta, I secretly hate you because I didn't join with you guys. But good play if you caught it. Yeah, watching on the 5-minute. Next target for Meta will be 325.54 if you guys are holding calls. Yep, it's just one of those times that you just I picked the ticker that moving a bit slower. Yeah, so Meta, if you entered way back here at 320s, you guys should be up nice. It's been $2 ever since then. And And make sure to just respect your stop loss. Set that thing to break even if you're in profits already. Always good to secure the bag. And then at this point right here, we kind of just leave some runners and we let it go to 325. Q's broke above the 21 EMA, heading towards 368.21 next. SPY also breaking out. I'm looking to fill the gap all the way to 435.78. Probably very soon. Yep, it's probably going to fill it in like 5 seconds. Come on, come on. Rejection right at that level. See what VIX is doing. VIX has died. VIX, the EMA is actually crossed to the downside. Once we close here on the 5-minute below 1767, we can see 1726 next on VIX. So SPY calls look really nice here. I have no objection to that right now. Yeah, Steph. It's one of those FOMOs, We missed out. So we'll have to look for another one. AMD. AMD looks fire. That's a fire call out. Who said that? Abhi Patel, thank you. That's actually a very fire call out. We have bullish momentum on MACD, bullish momentum on RSI, and now we're just looking for a cross on the EMAs. Another area to average down again on Costco. Let's see, Meta. Tesla's also looking to break out here. Need an EMA cross here, but Tesla calls look solid. I'll just wait for Tesla to break over 256.66, 252.66, and for the cross. You need both. Let's actually expand this guy a little bit. I'm only expanding right now because we have so much going on. We have Tesla, we have AMD ready to break out. We have Costco over here. Let me put Costco over here. Yep, here's Costco. And there was one more I'd like a lot. It was somebody. I'll just put SPY here. Yeah, we'll do SPY. VIX is rejecting a key level there, 1767, decided not to break. Looks like it wants to pull back before it continues to downward spiral there. Um, Too late to get into Costco. Let me see. No, I don't think so. I would wait. I would wait for the. Let's wait for this 2 minute candle to close first. This 5 minute candle. Once that closes, I'll let you know. Because I'm trying to see right now if Costco stays above that 9 EMA at close. If it does, then we can probably average down. You can get in with me. You know, I don't like these four charts. I feel like it's too much going on. I'm just gonna keep it like that. The 401 hurts my eyes. Meta just has a whole bunch of volume behind it. And Tesla. Tesla's looking really nice to the upside. SPY having a little bit of a pullback here, which is expected because of VIX. But I think VIX, once we get below that 1767, we are going to rally hard on SPY. So for right now, we're going to leave SPY here on the left and Costco on the right. All right, here we go. 5 minute close. All right, we remained above the 9 EMA on Costco, so you can, if you haven't entered with us yet, you can join us on Costco. Contracts are currently at 86 bucks. Ooh, look at VIX. Look where it opened, right there. All right, we're gonna do a, let's see. All right, we're gonna do a, let's see. I think we're gonna do a lotto on SPY calls. We're gonna do 437 October 17th calls, and we're gonna wait. But we're gonna wait 2 seconds real quick. Hold on. But we are looking for SPY calls. We're looking at the SPY 437 0DTE calls. Ideally, I would like us to close below the 1767 first. Once that candle is secure and closed below this level, then we could look at calls. And because these are only 40 bucks, it's a low risk, high reward play. We're still good on Costco. We're still holding. We're still holding because the candle hasn't closed yet. I only stop out of my plays if we close below the 9 EMA. Just because we're here now doesn't mean it'll stay there. Look at KO. Sure. KO is actually on a steady uptrend. Yeah, I would say it's more on a steady. It's on a steady uptrend right now for Coca-Cola. I would look if I was to take a Coca-Cola play, I would probably look for more puts because look at how overextended we are on MACD and how we're lightening in that green bullish pressure. So just something to keep in mind. I would just draw out these trend lines. I'll put an alert right here. And when it breaks below this, then I would take puts. And then you could probably take it to right here, which is our previous support, 53.36. What entry price do we want on SPY? So for SPY, I'm actually focusing more on the on VIX right now. So I'm looking at VIX on the 5 minute time frame. I'm trying to see because if we break below 1767, our next support is all the way over here at 1726. So that can be an easy move to at least 436 on SPY, if not 436.92. So that's kind of just what I'm waiting for right now. Is there another line I didn't get? No. We're gonna put it right there. Okay, we're gonna put those midpoints there. And we're still remaining in Costco because that last candle that just closed just now is remaining above the 9. A huge doji candle here on VIX. Let's see what we have on SPY. SPY, same thing, doji candle. Typically these are said to be neutral. These are neutral type of candles, so the movement will be determined after on the next candle that comes after, whether it be green or red. That'll determine the continuation of this trend or not. All right, we're still holding on the Costco. So far, it looks like we're gonna get stopped out of this play. We would need to break. We would need to close over 574.24, which is our 9 EMA, in order for us to stay in the trade. How's everybody liking the stream so far? Everything good? Any questions, concerns? Let me know in the chat. All right, closing out of this trade. We closed out at 70 on Costco calls. Yep, there he goes. Down below, KO. Down below. Oh, wait, Amazon looks fire. Let me see. Yeah, KO was a really good trade if you would have took that one. Kind of retesting that trend line now. What else was I going to look at? I was going to look at Meta. Meta just consolidating there at our key level, 322.71. SPY and VIX just hanging out. Rather than play SPY or VIX, I think I'm actually gonna look at Amazon. Amazon RSI is at 50 exactly, so it still has another 30 points to go to be overbought. And it has a key level here of 131.29. So this could actually be a nice win for us. So I'm gonna look at some cons there. And next earnings, I don't think it's anytime soon. Okay, so next week, October 26th. That's cool. All right, so we're watching I'm Amazon 134 October 20th calls. That's what we're watching. We haven't entered yet. Hey Hawk, no, not for now. We exited out of Costco trade. We're currently waiting on Amazon calls right now. No other trades as of yet. And for Amazon calls, we are looking for a break above 131.29. So I'm going to put an alarm there, and we'll be the first to know about that. And Microsoft filled the gap here, 332.25. It looks like our EMAs are we're getting really close to touch, but they're ready for another breakout to the downside, it looks like. Let me get some lines there. Let's see. Interesting. Microsoft definitely has potential to break out, just not sure what direction yet. But based on the losing momentum here, it looks like we should probably break back down to 330.42. Huge red candle there on Microsoft. Rules are that we need a cross on MACD and RSI before we can take puts. Amazon pumping. Ooh, it wants it. 131.29. See what Tesla's doing. Tesla's rallied ever since no, it kind of consolidated ever since 252.58. Now it's trying to break out to the next key level at 254. Wow, a big rejection there, right at that key level right there. 131.29 on Amazon. And looks, so far this is the path that I'm seeing. Kind of went here, we consolidated a bit. We rallied. We're consolidating again. And then I'm expecting a push to the upside to fill this gap here. This is the ideal scenario that I'm looking for. And let's keep an eye on VIX too. VIX below 1767 should dump us to at least 1726, but I put some key levels here just in case. All right, we ended up closing below 1767 on VIX. We should see a rally now on calls on SPY. Yep, that's exactly what's happening. Look at that thing. Look at that thing go. Right after we closed below 1767. That key level was huge. Amazon pumping. Yep, SPY, VIX, dumping. Yep, so calls are in full effect for SPY until we get to 1726. I'm also looking at Amazon calls. I want to wait for this 3-minute close here, this 5-minute close, and then we can take some cheap Amazon calls, Amazon 134 calls. Which one you take, up to you. So of course, it's not financial advice. All right, what you doing, VIX? Let's see. VIX is trying to break back up over 1767 again. Seems to be a very key level there that just doesn't want to break. Just chilling for now. Just watching the charts. A lot of consolidation going on since 10:30. More than likely, it's because of our Fed speakers that we got going on. That started at 10:30 and has remained in consolidation mode ever since then. But on the bright side, VIX is staying below 1767. We stick below that, we are still bullish on SPY. Yep. So Amazon refusing to break that key level 131.29. So no calls as of yet for Amazon. SPY bouncing off the 9 EMA. But if we look at VIX, where's VIX at? VIX ended up closing at 1769, so that's around right here. But it did open below that 1767, which is a good sign for us, or at least for SPY. So yeah, I'm expecting a pop to the upside very soon, within the next 5 to 10 minutes. And if you wanted further confirmation, it also seems to be a bull flag forming right here. And there's a stick. So watch the bull flag on SPY and watch the break on Amazon. We're waiting to get into Amazon 134 calls, weekly calls. They're currently worth 68 bucks. So it could play out nicely for us. What other tickers you guys looking at besides SPY and Qs? Anything good out there? Or any plays you guys made? Sean's looking at AMD. Let's see what he's looking at. Oh yeah, AMD. AMD looks nice. Actually has a little bit of a flag there too. So yeah, calls look good on AMD. And considering we haven't filled the gap to 106.40 yet, seems really good. PT 106 level. Yep, agreed. 106 is a good level. Yep, SPY is getting ready to break this bull flag and go to the freaking moon. All right, so we're going to get into Amazon 134 calls, October 20th. We got in at 69 bucks. SPY broke a bull flag and we are ready to rally. Amazon rallying along with SPY. Let's go. We're up 7% on this play in like 5 seconds. I'm looking to take most of my profits at 132.52 on Amazon. Overall, it looks like bulls just took control. Yep, and VIX is dying. Remember that key level up here? We're continuing to descend. At 1726, expect a pullback. Sorry about that, got disconnected for a moment. Let's look at AMD. No, Sean was looking at AMD. AMD also breaking out of a bull flag. Looks really bullish there, and it's pumping. Secures that level over 105.65. You can easily see 106.10 after that. We are also making higher highs and higher lows on Amazon 5-minute time frame, so I am not worried about that. Should continue pumping here, especially with this huge move that we're getting on SPY. And VIX is continuing to die here. Next level we have to break is 1741 to the downside. Sean, how you doing on those AMD calls, man? Did you take them? SPY broke key level 435.77, continuing to rally here, breaking over 436.08. Let's look at VIX, see what it's doing. This also broke key level 1741, going towards 1726 now. We're gonna put an alarm there because that'll tell us when VIX has hit that mark. Hey man, nothing wrong. Hey man, nothing wrong with the small position. That's $20 you didn't have yesterday. Soon enough, it'll be $220, you know? One step at a time. And also Amazon, higher lows, higher highs still. So no reason to drop this play. We're still in full effect for calls. And we are going to keep the stop losses the same as usual. Below the 90 EMA, close on the 5-minute, we'll get out. If we remain above it, we'll either average down or stay in the trade. Our VIX is pumping here. So we're going to see a little bit of a pullback. Apple crossing to the upside on the EMAs. Could probably see a move to 177.56. I don't know what this yellow line is, but I'm getting rid of it. Yeah, so 177.56, 177.97. Yeah, I don't see why Apple wouldn't fill the gap today to 178.40. So Apple calls are really solid as well. But for right now, we are worried about Amazon calls, and we're currently only down 2% at 68 to from 69. So we're moving steady. This is a big reason I like to play tickers rather than SPY and Qs or ETFs because they kind of leave me like leave the emotions out of it, and we let the play kind of run a little bit. Rather than on zero DT, we're like kind of freaking out. We're like, oh shit, down 20%, oh up 10%, you know. So sometimes it's better to just take a ticker, leaves my mind more at ease. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Amazon holding above our key level at 131.29 very nicely there. And SPY also holding a key level of 435.77, has wicked off of it twice. Expecting another push to the upside very soon. All right, so Apple hit new high of the day, and Amazon calls are up 15%, guys. Fan freaking tastic. Our first trim is going to be at 131.91. If you're a small account, I definitely recommend that you trim here at least one of your contracts. Apple did hit high of the day, as mentioned by Steph. Spy also hit new highs of the day. Qs as well. AMD still consolidating there, but I think on AMD once we break over 105.90, we can see a big rally to finish the gap to 106.35. And VIX, remember VIX, guys. To the downside, we're only expecting a maximum of 1726 on the move up, on the move down on VIX. So once we get the alert on VIX, we're gonna probably trim more of our position. So this is a very well executed trade. So far, so good. That's the importance of cutting trades early. So we lost on the earlier trade that we took on I had a brain fart on who? On Costco. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, so I am. So we took a L on Costco earlier. Now we're already up 12% on this trade on Amazon calls, and we're easily about to make up those losses very soon. That's the difference, guys. Because look, let's even look at Costco. I'll pull it up on the left. Costco, we exited about right here when we closed. We would have continued to stay in this trade. We would have hit lows of 572.75, and this could have costed us like negative 40% on that trade, possibly. So we need to always be careful with that. You're going to trim your position here on Amazon, 15%. At least trim one. Yep, it just got filled. I got filled for 80 bucks, and we are in profits, guys. Those stop losses, we're going to set them to 70, and we are risk free going forward. Good shit. Leave me a comment below, guys, if you caught that trade. Gotta blow up the chat so we can get everybody jealous and get them in here. We're currently up 20% in Amazon calls. Contracts are currently at $84 a piece. We're going for 132.52. That's our next key level. That bull flag over here on SPY has really paid off. VIX just got the alert. VIX just hit that 1726 level. So let's do another trim. Let's take out another one at 20%. All right, I got out another one at 83 bucks. Just because we could see a pullback soon. All right, so I trimmed all I wanted to trim. So now I'm holding runners for 132.52. Stop loss is set for 75, 0.75. So no matter what happens, we are leaving this trade with profit. I hope that play kind of made sense. We played off the bull flag. We could have taken calls there, from 435, currently at 436.59. Instead of doing that, we ended up taking Amazon calls just because they were cheaper, and I like the risk to reward better. And then if we look at VIX, we got out because we also did a lot of trimming because of that bounce right there at 1726 on VIX. So just a little example of how I kind of use various ETFs and tickers to kind of help me with my trading. And let me see, checking. We're getting close to our stop loss here. We're at $77. Our stop loss is at 75. So it has not filled yet. Remember, guys, if you like the stream, you're enjoying what's happening today, how we've been kind of going around our trades, and if you like the knowledge I've been providing, just hit like on the video for me. It really helps me out. And if you can, if any of you guys have Twitter, or if you guys have Twitter, Discord, just kind of like, if you could post a message about me, be greatly appreciated. I would love to get more and more people in here and eventually get a big community in here. Yeah, I hope to one day get these streams to 50 plus and people. I think it would be lots of fun. And we're stopping out. Stopped out of the rest of our trade at 74 bucks. So a nice 22% gain on that trade. Good shit, Andrew. You took Amazon and SPY? I'm hella jealous, man. Good shit. Username. My Twitter is. I'm actually just gonna post. I'll post it in the chat. It's Options King 430. Yeah, I just posted it in the chat there. Make sure to hit me with a follow, and if you can, just like post, post your profits, your gains, for Twitter, and just tag me. It'll really help expand this community. Hope I'm not being too much of a pain. Just gotta, just want to try to get this stream rolling. Man, I am so jealous. I'm so jealous of Andrew Stevens, man. That guy's crazy. W on Amazon and SPY? Shit. That's what I'm talking about. Looking at VIX, we are still haven't broke that 1726 level. Let me actually find a level to the downside real quick. Yep, so below 1726, we can see 1692. I wouldn't hold my breath though, because we're now getting a doji candle here on VIX. And if we get a green candle after this VIX 15-minute candle, we could see a push to the upside, but let's see. Thanks, Steph, and thanks guys who've just followed me. I just got the notifications. Thank you. Spy pucks at VIX 1721. Hold on. No spy puts as of yet, because we're basing our plays off the EMAs. So as long as our EMAs are up on spy just like this, there's no reason to play puts right now. Because at most, what will happen is we'll take a trade maybe for a maximum of 5 to 10%, and then it'll bounce back up to the upside because that's the overall trend. So just one thing to be careful of. So wherever your EMAs are pointing, bullish or bearish, that's the way you want to be playing at all times. Okay, so Amazon, so SPY broke, QQQ, AMD. AMD was nice. AMD actually hit all the way to 106.30, 106.30. So Sean could actually held a little bit longer, but all good. Step-by-step process. Ooh, NVIDIA actually looks good. Hold on a second. Yep, so NVIDIA's looking really good for a call setup. EMAs have crossed already to the upside. RSI is bullish. MACD is bullish. The only thing we're waiting on is for a break above 444.91. After that, our next key level is actually 453.10, which is kind of far. So let me see if there's... Nope. No, according to my levels, that's the nearest levels. And remember, guys, if you ever have levels that are way too far, just drag out a fib and just mark down the halfway point. So now I have a halfway point, but I'll make it a different color. Yep. So now it's a little bit easier for us to hold, right? For 444 to 453, like, oh shit, am I really gonna hold $9? Now it's a lot easier. We only have to hold for $4. And for NVIDIA, this is like chump change. Looking at VIX, look at that right there, just hanging on to that level. I'm telling you, these levels are just so nasty. Another little neat trick you can use is that you can go to Heikinashi candles And sometimes that'll help you like figure out if there's really a trend of some sort. So like right now I turned it into this. Now we can kind of see more of a trend. Whereas maybe before in regular candles, it'll be all sporadic and we can't really see it as nicely. So nice little way of finding patterns. Like right now, all of a sudden now we see this rising wedge. So we could see it push to the downside based on the pattern, but we'll have to wait for a break first. Just from food for thought there, if you wanted to use it. Yeah, me too, Steph. I really like the rising wedge. Rising wedge is fire. Now if it goes here, yep, there it goes, breaking the 131.91. So this will be key. If it breaks above here, we are continuing that bullish trend. If we reject, then most likely we're just going to go back down to 131.29. VIX is now officially oversold. It's at 27. And for anybody that's not familiar, oversold is anything below 30 on RSI, and overbought is anything above 70. We have 40 seconds to close on the 5-minute VIX. We close below here, we are going to continue to rally on SPY. Yeah, SPY is just honestly non-stop. Just hit our next level, 437.14. I'm kind of kicking myself that we didn't do lotto calls on SPY like I said we were, but you know, but I have to take I have to take the best position and the safest one for our money. We're not at the casino. Okay, so we're gonna look to take Nvidia calls, right? Let me see. What did we close at? 444.95. Yeah, this is actually gonna be a good section. Let me look at some Nvidia calls and see what's a good price. What's a good option contract? All right, so we're gonna take Nvidia $465 weekly calls. We got in at 98 bucks. This will most likely be my last play of the day. Checking in on Qs. I haven't looked at Qs in a little while. It did fill the gap on this last candle, on the 11:45 candle. So let's see if we can break above 369.40 and continue rallying on Qs. Nvidia looks really strong. A lot of bullish pressure. RSI still is only at 56. So we still have ways to go to get to 70, which will put us at overbought. So I really like this play so far. First target will be 448.99. Do once, do this here. Once. Okay, good. currently bouncing right here. We're currently bouncing right here off the high of the 1140 candle. Currently down 9% on the video calls. Not worried right now. Calls are still solid. Yep, there's that retracement on a video on the way to the upside. Netflix just crossed on the 5. Let me see. What do you mean? Are you sure Netflix? Because Netflix still, the EMAs are still down here. Yeah, I don't really see the cross there. And also Netflix, since it has earnings tomorrow, along with Tesla, the premiums for the option contracts are way too damn expensive. So best to just stay away from those until after Wednesday. Oh, on MACD. Okay, I got what you're saying. Oh yeah, good eye then. I didn't even look down here. Well, yeah, like I said, Netflix, Tesla, let's stay away from those guys with those expensive premiums. Amazon, rising wedge pattern, planning out. It looks like we could dump to the downside here. Amazon to the downside could get us to 130, 129, as said earlier. I'm going to keep it on Qs though. I'm going to keep it on Qs since we're in the video calls right now. All right, let's look at this. Actually, we're going to put in a video here. We're going to look at the bigger time frame. Netflix crossing up to the going to the upside. Tesla hasn't looked back since it broke at 1045. Continuing to rally. Costco went up to a max of 575. Still nothing good to talk about there. Coin. Huge rally and looks like it's coming down. IWM in a consolidation pattern. IWM consolidating between 140 and 139.99. This is also after a big uptrend like this. So uptrend this way, and now we're expecting another one. Boom, that way. So this is not IWM. This is Google. Sorry. Yeah. So Google, huge uptrend, consolidation, and you know what happens after consolidation? Explosion. And if we wanted to see like how much this move could possibly measure out to, we take a trend line, measure out the box, put it right out where the breakout's going to occur, and set a target. So we break out over this 145.2, which is the top of this box. We can hit 140.103 on Google. Man, time flies when we're trading. We're currently at $93 on our contract, down 5%. And let's see if we can finally get a pop on the video. Lord have mercy. Google getting ready to go. That's GOOG. Yeah, you take Google, take it to 140.103. And we just hit new highs of the day on the video. Here we go. 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 Yep, Nvidia pumping, Google pumping. Looks like we're gonna get 141 very soon. Amazon refusing to break this rising wedge pattern here. Wants to break for higher highs. Oh, speaking of that, forgot to mention new high of the day on Amazon. What's up, Michael? Glad to have you, man. For those of you that are just joining up, we are in NVIDIA 465 calls, weeklies. We're looking for a push to 448.99 and then to 453.10. Stop loss for this position is below the 9 EMA. Yep. Pretty much if we look at NVIDIA on its overall trend of the day, looks like it's having a very trendy day. Had a little bit of a pump here, consolidation, pump, and now we're just continuing to consolidate. So expecting us to have another pump at least to 448. SPY also having a very trendy day. Big uptrend, consolidation, uptrend, consolidation. This is your classic. Rally, base, rally, and that's what you want to see in a healthy market. So with these conditions, there's definitely no reason to get out of our NVIDIA calls yet. And best of all, RSI has plenty to go, still at 55. At least needs to reach 70 before I start to get worried. Let me see a raise of hands in the chat if you guys are in the video calls with me. And if not, what plays are you guys in? Would love to know. King Eclipse raises hands. Google also working out like we thought, going towards that 141 target. Let's go back to SPY. Keep an eye out there. Let's go NVIDIA. Pump it. Pump it. We're currently up 7% on those NVIDIA calls. Looking good. We are pumping and looking for new highs of the day. We finally closed above our key level. Get ready for a rally. New highs of the day. On NVIDIA currently at up 12%. Sorry about the loss of connection. It tends to do that after a little while streaming. VIX broke 1726. We are looking for a downward spiral to 1692. So still pretty bullish here. Not worried on NVIDIA. We are hitting new highs of the day and higher high and higher low. So looking pretty fire. I think the key here will be just remaining above that 444.91 level. We're currently up 13% on the trade on the video and going on 16%. So rule of thumb, always trim at 15%. So small accounts, our first trim is going to be 15%. I'm still remaining fully in my position, but definitely advising you guys to not advising you guys to trim. Just a suggestion. Oh yeah, we going. All right, everybody, 20% trim. That's at 118. Let's go. Can I get a let's go in the chat? Let's frickin' go. Just continuing to hit new highs of the day, guys. We're going strong towards 448.99. If you haven't trimmed yet, we are currently at 25% in profits on the video calls. So we have two options here, guys. So you can either set your stop loss to $100, which is around break even, or you could leave yourself with no stop loss and just keep an eye on the 9 EMA. Those are two methods you can take. 33 seconds for this 5-minute candle. And the best part of this all is that SPY still hasn't broken out yet. Once SPY breaks out of this little consolidation, this is gonna freaking go crazy. All right, we closed. Can we make a new high? What was this? High is 447, 447. Yeah, so it hit exact high of the previous candle. So we need to break 447 for a continuation to the upside. Yes, let's freaking go, Andrew. Just continuing to consolidate here. Contracts are currently at 15%. We just got to be patient here, wait for the pop. If not, we have our stop losses in place. All right, we're still just waiting here, just chilling. In the meantime, do we have any Suits fans in here? All right, so no Suits fans in here. How sad. Y'all should go to Netflix right away and go watch Suits. Fantastic series. Yes, Steph, yes. Suits is literally the best. I'm on season 8 right now. Yep, I would definitely say I'm addicted. No lie, for sure. All right, King, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good one. All right, looks like on the 5-minute close, we're going to get an inside bar here. Typically, after an inside bar, we usually get some kind of explosive move. Let's see if this will be those times. And, oh, yeah, there we go, there we go. Come on, go break that 447. That 447 level is strong. All right, new highs of the day on the video. That's perfect. And now we're actually getting a breakout on SPY as well. Once we break over this 437.87 level. Upward trend continues. Hey Andrew, thanks man. Have a good one. Thanks for the shout out. So it looks like we actually got a little bit of a rally here. Now we're actually going to see. Now it seems like we're just going to consolidate again before the next break. So just staying patient here. Pretty much we are pretty nicely in profit. Still at 21% positive here. If you haven't trimmed yet, I would definitely trim. But for the most part, we're just chilling, seeing if we can hit that next target at 448.99. Once again, new highs of the day on the video. Our contracts are now up 30%, 31%. What's up, guys? If you're just tuning in, we're looking at SPY breaking over 437.87, and it looks like it's breaking out of that consolidation zone that it's in, and it's continuing the uptrend. We're looking for 438.30 and then 438.82 next on SPY. On the video, we're looking for 448.99. We're currently up 26% on calls. All right. So nothing's really going on. It kind of makes sense because it's lunchtime. I'm still holding the video calls just to see what happens with that one because I have a stop loss anyways. Google, checking in on that one. Google hit our exact target of 141, started wicking, and now we're on the way back down. So that was actually that play actually worked out perfectly. And if you're new here, make sure to hit like and subscribe, please. Currently, right now, we're hitting that 9 EMA there. Cons are currently up only 4%. Let's see if we can actually bounce off the 9 EMA. Be careful here in SPY. Looks like we're getting a bit of a pullback here. Maybe it's a 437.14 range, between this range here, 437.15 and 437.80. So that'll be our consolidation zone that we're working in right now. There's the bounce off the 9 EMA on the video. Let's see, VIX. VIX is starting to turn around. Qs are trying to settle down. Definitely decrease in volume all around. Decrease in volume. Getting ready to cross on the MACD and RSI. I'm gonna stop out here in the video at $100. And we were able to trim at 15, 22%, 25, and 30%. If you wanted to stay in the trade, you can. I just wouldn't. Just my strict stop loss on this in this case, if we were to stay, would be if we break below the 9 EMA on the 5-minute close. But overall, really good day, guys. We got NVIDIA calls today, and we banked on. We banked on Amazon calls for about 20%, and then Costco was our only loss of the day. So got off to a rocky start, but all about how you finish, and we finished the day green. I'm gonna log out. I'm gonna log out for now. It was a good stream. We went on for what, 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours and a half almost. So really good day. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. Probably not gonna do any more for this week. We'll try to squeeze. I'll try to squeeze one in for next week. If not, make sure to catch me on Discord. I usually post all my alerts there. For the most part, they're free. If not, they're usually free. So I'll post my Discord link in the chat. And everyone have a great rest of your day. And peace out.